Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back for a new video here today. Notice I didn't say replay analysis, even though this is kind of a replay analysis, but it's not the typical replay analysis on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at two games from Itachi's point of view, playing with his teammates on Gentle Mates Alpine or Alpine, not sure which way it's supposed to be pronounced. I've heard a lot of casters pronounce it Alpine, and I think that sounds weird. I prefer Alpine, but I'm thinking it's Alpine, but I'm gonna call him Alpine. I like the sound of that better. And yeah, they're playing some private match 3v3s. I don't know who the players on the other team are. I'm guessing they're Uncle Bill, RLCS Winter Major contender, alongside his two teammates. I was gonna say, I'm guessing there are like bubble players. I don't really follow the EU scene. I might sound crazy saying that. They might be like a top 16 team. I don't know. I'm sure they're up there though, because they have a bunch of scrims against these players on ballchasing.com. Anyways, let's get into it. So the reason I'm making this video today, because I'm wanting to learn from somebody like Itachi, who is, known for being more of a positional and smart sort of player, not really known for being a super flashy mechanical player, just known for always being in the right spot and always taking advantage of opportunities. So let's dissect. I'm going to try not to pause as much as possible and try to just, pay attention to how Itachi's playing. So one thing I'm noticing is he's very ready for that touch across the backboard. He got really close, waiting for that touch to come across. I would normally probably play that a little further back. That's interesting. Watch this. He's low boost. Now, obviously, this gameplay is a lot higher level than what you would be experiencing in your own games. So not everything is going to carry over into your own games in ranked in 3v3. That's another reason why, again, Itachi was somebody that I wanted to watch, because he most likely is not going to be doing anything super flashy that most of us watching, if you're around the Grand Champion range, can't also pull off. It's just, for this guy, it's really going to be about consistency, positioning, and clean shots. That's a beautiful pass. Doesn't go for the shot there. Looks for his teammate with the flip reset. I'm sorry I didn't want to pause as much as possible, but I do want to see this. Very speedy cut. So Juicy's pushing for this, but Itachi just somehow seems to know that he's going to have the better play on that ball, and he full commits to it. Interesting. I mean, and they are in comms with each other, obviously, so that might help that situation there, but very interesting. Saves his flip on his challenge, right? A lot of people would double jump for that aerial and probably get beat because they don't have the flip to utilize to make contact with the ball or to change the positioning of your car last second so that you don't get air dribble bumped. Ooh, just dunked him straight into the net. So I noticed that Itachi he's playing very close to the ball. He is staying he's positioning very aggressively, in my opinion. Like he's sticking around the play as much as he can. And not in like a ball chasey way, but in like, I'm not gonna autopilot rotate out sort of way. If he has a play that he can still make on the ball, he's staying by the ball. He's not instantly rotating out. Something I might have to try. Really solid flip reset fake. Good save by the opponent there. Great save. Third man, he waits as long as possible, lets his teammates help him instead of diving and giving the opponent the opportunity to beat him and then score. Playing back for the possible, long clear. Gets it around the first man challenging. Shouldn't be too threatening for the other team, and it's not. Okay. Instantly challenges because he knows he has a teammate behind him. There's no point in faking there. Hey, slight, that happens to me as well. You're waiting on the sidewall there for that corner bounce, and sometimes it just shoots out further than you can reach. So good to see that even a pro player whose positional awareness is as good as Seiko gets caught by that bounce off the corner sometimes. Again, notice how close he's staying to the play and like how he's able to position for what's about to happen so well. I'm gonna go back again because this is insane. Look at how close he's positioned to this play, but he's also perfectly in position for what occurs. Kind of wild. Low boost, but makes it look like he has 40 boost when he only had about 20. Making himself a passing option for Seiko on that clear off to the left side of the net. Wow. Really good touch around the man, challenging him. Really solid contact on that ball. Really hard to get that solid of contact on the ball in a position like that. And that's just what Itachi does so well. He's just so consistent with doing the small things correctly. All right, let's get into the next game. All right, second game against 3 different players this time. He is still playing with his whole Gentle Mates roster. This might just be a goal early on from a nice pass off the ceiling from Seiko to Juicy, waiting for it in front of the net. Itachi didn't have to do much there. Didn't really learn anything on that one, but hey. Nice play from the other two. Ooh, tough start for Itachi so far. A little bit of a double commit, and I don't think he's getting back for that. I usually say off the spawn you want to play passively because your teammates are going to be playing the situation as though you're not there because they cannot predict what side you're going to spawn on. It's a 50-50 on what side you spawn on, so they have to play the situation on the basis that you're not there. So when you spawn off of a demo, don't instantly go for the ball because you're likely to double commit with your teammates like we saw there. Probably looks for the pass to his teammate. Gentle Mates love the passing game, and I love it. We need to make passes the meta again. Okay. Trying to go for a little bit of a, cheeky mind game on the shot there. Itachi's going to challenge for his teammate who is waiting back wall, so as long as Itachi forces the player above him, then Seiko comes out with a free ball. Amazing block. Oh, wow. I thought that was going to be off the top of the net across, but that actually went bar down. Okay. Pushing up for the boost steal. Teammate looks for the pass across. A good play by them, but not something that I would expect out of your ranked teammates. I wouldn't probably take that and use it in your ranked games. 0 boost, but we saw on the last game with 20 boost, he made it look like 40, and similarly there with 0, played out the situation with really no problem whatsoever. Goes for the double tap there to give Juicy enough time to get in position to follow him up, rather than leaving that ball, which I probably would have done. I probably would have left that ball back there for my teammate who came up the left lane of the field, but the only problem with that play is it would have been... Okay, I completely don't know where I just was, what I was just saying. I had somebody stop over. Was not expecting them. So I lost my train of thought. But we'll go on. Wow! Speaking of Itachi not going for flashy plays, that was almost a very insane one. Let's see how he plays this out. Just one hard touch in the midfield. Teammates are trustworthy as ever to be there for it. Must be nice, am I right, guys? Ooh, and a nasty redirect. So yeah, I mean, really Itachi is just capitalizing on every opportunity. He is putting shots on net, on target. Actually, you know, every shot that he's going for is on target. That's really a huge difference of Itachi and probably all of us watching. Pushing up to force the opponent to give away the ball, even if he's on low boost. And will he do it again? And again, it was on target. This man is, he just does not miss. Oh my, and Seiko with a insane clear off his own back wall. Gets up to help his teammate who's sitting in net there. Especially when the game's about to end and the opponent needs to get a goal. You know they're going to be up fast for a shot like that. And most important thing is just not giving up the goal with 5 seconds left. Might as well go for it and help out your teammate who's stuck in the net, just watching. And there we go. That's 2 games from Itachi. And I think definitely the biggest thing we can take away from this is just his consistency of putting the ball on target. Whether he's going for a redirect off the sidewall, going for a flashy mechanical play. I mean, everything, every ball this guy shot was on target this game pretty much. So that's something that I'm going to take into my own games that I'm about to start playing right after this recording. I'm going to really focus on placement over everything else, really. Placement, you know, there's no point in the shot being powerful or flashy if it's not on target. So other than that, what we can really take away, I think, from watching this, I think what I noticed the most, which is a bit different than what I sort of am used to, is as second man, he was positioned a lot closer than I would typically position as second man in front of the net. He was playing very much inside of, like, right on that line, imaginary line of like the opponent's back quarter of the field. He was that far pushed up as second man a lot of the time, like not at the halfway line, like at the halfway of the halfway line from the opponent's net to half field. He was in the middle there, very close as second man. The advantage of that obviously is if a ball shoots out to the net, you're very close and you can put it away as soon as possible. But in my opinion, the disadvantage is you have a lot less things that you can cover. However, what I'm recognizing watching this is, I mean, if you're second man, you don't need to cover everything. You've got a third man behind you. So really you should put yourself in position, the best position possible, to score as soon as an opportunity becomes available. So I'm gonna also try that in my games out right now. Hopefully I have some success with it. Hopefully I can implement it to some sort of degree, like we saw Itachi. Doubt it, but we'll try it. So being a little bit more aggressive as second man in terms of your positioning, and just being very consistent with your shooting. I think those are the 2 biggest things we can see from these analysis out of Itachi. Let me know what you guys think. What did you guys notice that Itachi did differently than what you're used to or what you usually see? Put that in a comment down below. Leave a like if you liked the video and if you enjoyed this content. I wanted to do something new than just a normal, you know, community replay analysis, because I've been doing a lot of those really one after another, and I needed some variety, not only for you guys but for myself. It was, you know, mentally gets a little draining doing the same type of video over and over again. And subscribe for new content every week, at least one video. Trying to get ahead where I can start uploading 2 videos a week. Give it some time though, you know, we need a little bit more time to build up a little bit of a storage of some videos before I can start doing 2 a week. And anyways, that's it guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.